Hey guys, welcome to Veganuary. This is our vegan channel and we're talking all about vegan stuff for the entire month of January. A new video every day. So today's video is my cheese sauce, and we call it yellow sauce around here. And there have been so many different versions of this over the last, 6 years?
A long time.
Maybe even a little bit longer. That, there's just so many, but
it's always evolving.
It is, but I've been stuck on this last version for a long time, and everybody always asks me, what is the current version of cheese sauce that you make that I see you serve on Mexican night or any other night that calls for yellow sauce? And this is it. I'm going to give you what I actually make. The one that's in the cookbook that we wrote, we were kind of bound by SOS free, and we couldn't use ingredients that you wouldn't find at like a regular mom and pop grocery store. So like the only weird ingredients in this that I don't even think are that weird, I think you get these pretty much anywhere, are hemp seeds. And you can, if you can't get hemp seeds, you could substitute raw cashews, you could substitute raw not sesame, the other one. Sunflower seeds. Not sesame, the other one. And the other ingredient that I use is the potato flakes. This is just potato. Dehydrated potato. Don't get the potato flakes that have the salt and all the preservatives. The one that you want is just potato, and if you can't get this one, either cook a potato in the microwave, like I guess one like about this big, like a small to medium russet potato, or you could use a golden potato. That would work really well also. Or boil it. Just peel it and boil it. Make sure it's cooked all the way through, and use that instead of the potato flakes if you can't get potato flakes. I just really like using these because I always have them on hand, and I never have to worry about like cooking a potato. I could throw this sauce together in under 5 minutes. So, and that explanation took way longer than actually making the sauce. Alright, so let's begin. I'm going to be using a high-speed blender. You could probably get away with using a not high-speed blender, but just you're going to have to probably blend it twice as long. I know. So we're going to start with the hemp seeds. And I like to use about half a cup of these. You could get away with using less if, you know, cost is an issue, or like I said, the cashews are probably a little bit cheaper, or the sunflower seeds are probably a little bit cheaper. But I do like the health factor in the hemp seeds. I feel like they're a little bit healthier than cashews. And then I'm trying to do this strategically so I don't have to wash the measuring cup. You know, save the liquids for the end. Mm-hmm. And about 3/4 of a cup of the potato flakes should do it. And then we also have some adobo. Now, I used to do all the seasonings separately, but I feel like adobo has all of the stuff that I need in the right proportions. So I do one, just a little bit less than a teaspoon of adobo. I don't want it to be too salty because the peppers are going to have some salt in them as well. So this is a jar of roasted red peppers in mild. I don't think these are in oil. No, they're just in water, sea salt, and citric acid. So I like to use about a cup of roasted red peppers, and I do use the liquid from the jar as well, because that also gives a lot of flavor. That's what's going to give it the beautiful color. That's what's going to give it that caramelized roasted flavor. It really does add a lot of dimension to the cheese sauce. I usually, well, for the cookbook I use my own hot sauce, but I really like this Frank's Red Hot, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of that. And then we've got our lemon juice.
Oh.
And I just realized there was one other powdery thing that I didn't measure, but it has its own measuring thing in there.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah. So we want it to be tangy. So we're using an acid lemon juice. And I like to use 3 tablespoons of the lemon juice. In the past, sometimes I would even cut the skin off a whole lemon and take the seeds out and just use the whole lemon, pulp and all, you know, without the white and yellow part on it. And it was delicious. I'm trying to like quantify this for you because usually I just dump the milk in, you know, until it mixes kind of thing. I don't have much milk in here, so I do have some water ready. And I'm going to thin it down with that. But I usually put at least a half a cup of milk.
Whoa.
Yeah. It
almost
goes
made
all
it.
over. Almost made it. I'm just going to have to add a little bit of water. But then I might have to add a little bit more to blend it anyway. Okay. And then the not so secret ingredient is the final ingredient, and that is Nutritional yeast. Liquid, not liquid, powdered gold. I always have my tablespoon measuring spoon in here. And that is a 1/4 cup. That's going to give it a beautiful cheesy flavor.
Oh yeah.
I can tell already I'm going to have to add just a little bit more water in here because you don't want this to be too thick. Alright, we might even have to add more. Let's take it over to the blender. Alright, and away we go. Alright, I blended the hell out of that. It is so smooth. This is as smooth as a baby's buttock. And that's pretty damn smooth. Now, I love to store this in a quart mason jar. But I love even more these tops that I got off of Amazon. They have a seal on the bottom. They screw on like this on the wide mouth. I'm sure they probably have them for the smaller mouth as well. But they make such a nice seal. And my pet peeve is when you have a dressing bottle or something and the dressing drips into the threads of the cap. And
Blech.
No. When this drips, you just very simply wipe it off. There's no threads there. It's clean. You're not taking the top off the jar all the time, getting it on the threads. It's a great solution. It came in a 4-pack. I forget how much it was. It was under $10, I'm pretty sure. And it's worth every penny. So I'm going to scrape this into my jar because we're having Mexican tonight. And it's going to be so easy to just pour it out onto everybody's food. Oh, look at that. It's like liquid gold.
Delicious.
All right, there it is. It's all jarred up and ready to go.
I'm in the presence of a celebrity.
Oh.
This cheese sauce is famous amongst our family and friends.
Yes.
Everyone is always asking about it, always talking about it. So it is truly an honor.
I'd like to accept this award on behalf of...
Oh my goodness.
No, you don't have to open it. Oh, I guess if you just want to open it and dip.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I know you just did your whole spiel about not having to
Yeah, but I mean, if you're just dipping, it's...
Yeah, in this situation, like...
Yeah.
I didn't know what our serving was going to be.
So Maddie's got these plain pita crackers here that we got at Aldi. Her boyfriend's favorite.
Smells basic.
Yeah.
So, well, his favorite are actually the garlic ones.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's get a taste. It's still warm.
Yes, it is.
Ooh. Just smells so good. Perfection.
Oh, well, thank you. I really like it because it has that tangy taste that you get when cheese is like aged a little bit. You get that tangy taste.
Also really just adds so much.
Right. Well, I feel like that is the biggest contributor to the wonderful taste, along with the hemp seeds, of course.
Oh, yeah.
The potato is just a vehicle.
This batch is so smooth.
Right?
Sometimes it comes out a little chunky, but
yeah, yeah.
This batch is smooth. I'm covering this before I eat too much. Because we're having this with dinner later.
Yes, we're having this for dinner. Well, it's a winner, baby. And
it really is.
And I hope you give it a shot. The reason that I don't do the cashews is because I can't eat tree nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's vegan, it's gluten-free, it's nut-free.
I think you really are better off with the hemp seeds anyway, because there's so many
more health benefits with the hemp seeds.
Good for you.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's another video.
Good with the crackers too.
I know. You could eat that whole box, I'm sure.
And the whole jar.
Yeah.
Might feel a little bleh after though.
Well,
because it'd be a lot.
Not if you're Granny.
Granny can put it away, but that's for another day.
Granny could drink that sauce. In fact, we thought she was going to one day when we brought it over to her.
She had like a few grains of rice floating around in all of her cheese sauce.
Yeah. She was like, put some sauce on it. Yeah. Don't be shy.
More? But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Let us know if you tried this out in the comments. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, much love.